Hi everyone. So, quick update from yesterday's reading. I discovered that we have 15 matching pairs in that one reading. So, if you got the number of 15, give yourself a pat on the back because you actually went and listened and counted. Then, when I did a general reading for Instagram, we have three of wands, three of wands, three of wands. That's 16 matching pairs. Then I remembered we have the High Priestess that also came out in the general reading, and the previous message that I had already come out with, that was the High Priestess. So now we've got 17 matching pairs. So this blew my mind. And what I'm going to do is put all of these cards in one pile. What the purpose of this is, I realize that there is another message in this general reading. What I'm going to do is remove all the decks and actually work with the energies of why we have these matching pairs. So what I'm going to do is actually shuffle the deck. So this deck full of all of the matching pairs and this deck full of all the matching pairs. I'm going to now shuffle them individually, and I want to see what comes out for the divine masculine and feminines. And because we've got 15 matching pairs, I want to try and understand what the messages are for the divine masculine and see the energies between the divine feminines. So the reason that I'm seeing this abundance of matching energy, 15 pairs in one reading, guys, honestly, I've never seen that in my life. Not even the amount of tarot readings that I've read, I've listened to, the ones I've channeled, I've never seen this many. So this is pile one. And this is pile two. Let me just shuffle this. What I've also got for the messages is, because we're not seeing that many, I've never seen this many pairs ever. Because we've not seen this many pairs, and I've actually got 17 pairs that I'm shuffling now within this. This is a huge message for the divine, telling us that this is something that is bringing in union. This is a reunion energy. And even when I titled the message yesterday for the tarot reading, I didn't really click. So we've got 15 pairs. Now we've got 17 that I'm shuffling. We've got these pairs that are in front of us. And the reason that they're here is to say they are unions coming into this world for 2023 and 2024, which is next year. Spirit is giving us the ability to understand these unions are just multiplying. That there is a reason that we have this many duplicate cards. And this is why I wanted to go through these duplicate cards. So this side will be the divine feminine, and this side will be the divine masculine. So let's see what the first card is in relation to the energies for the divine feminine. Now, they won't always match because obviously at the front, we've got the same card deck. So this isn't the purpose to match them again. This is to say, how are we negotiating these energies between the divine masculine, between the divine feminine, and integrating them with one another using my clarifying deck, which will be the it will be the Three Trees Tarot. So I still will use a third deck, which is also involved in this deck. But the majority of cards are the Light Seers and the After Tarot. With the Three of Wands, I'm getting the divine feminines who are listening to this or have seen this message in the future. Your energy right now has been waiting for your divine masculine to step up into their emperor energy. We've been waiting, divine feminines, for a very, very, very long time. For those of you who have been in this connection, and I'm talking years, you've gone through the phases, you've gone through the different ascension symptoms, and you've been through a long period of separation. Within that time, you probably have had communication with your divine masculine. You probably have been in contact with them, connecting with them, but it hasn't really come to a union phase. What is coming through? So thank you, angels, guardians, ancestors, and spirit guides. What is coming through to clarify the 3 is the 9 of Swords. This 9 of Swords is telling me that a lot of sleepless nights have been happening, and now, divine feminine, you're fed up of that external waiting factor. Actually, let me use this to instead of my big hand in the camera. What we're seeing with the divine feminines constantly waiting for the divine masculine is this isn't working anymore. This behavior, this habit, this attitude is not working right now. What can I do to change this and take myself out of the 9 of Swords? When you're aware things haven't changed, you're able to change them. If you're not aware of something changing, well, how can you change them? So this is asking you, divine feminines, to change your ways, because the union is coming. But what are you doing to invite union in? Let go of anything that isn't aligned with your higher self, who is already in union with your divine masculine. Let me just say that again. Align with yourself, your higher self, who is already in union with your divine masculine. This is what the change is coming. Your ships are coming in. That is without a doubt. You are coming in union with your divine masculine. You are already in union with your divine masculine in the 5D. I accidentally said 3D there. So this is telling me again that spirit is confirming the unions are happening between 2023 and 2024. There's a big, big change in the collective. The more we vibrate love, the kindness, the energy of joy, peace, happiness, harmony, all of these different things are bringing in union as a collective. So you are helping the collective by adding this energy to the mix. Then when you're in union, there will be more ascension symptoms. There will be more things to overcome together. But for now, divine is just saying, wait a second. Yet the divine masculines, they are moving forward into this new world. The clarification card is the Knight of Wands. What did I just say? They are moving forward. Knight of Wands is about forward movement. The divine masculines have had to go through this big change. They had to go through this big change in order for them to come in with the level of respect, loyalty, and commitment that you deserve, divine feminines. So that's a big message I'm getting for the divine masculines and the divine feminines. So let's move these to the side and see what other messages have we got for the divine feminines. Ace of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. When you are in this element of receptivity, you're able to receive from the universe all the gifts that are meant for you. The divine masculine is understanding that they can produce their own Ace of Pentacles. So you're so far ahead in this ascension journey, divine feminines, that you are able to see how many things you're manifesting. So say, for example, okay, there's 2 examples here. I was going to text my mum and ask her for this very specific book that I wanted to read. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll get around to messaging her. I just, kind of just left it alone. I was like, oh, I'll get to a point where I'll message her about this book. And then when I opened Spotify, there is a specific book that I wanted, which is now available on audio. And it was free. So the very specific book that I wanted to read has now been given to me by the universe in audio. So now I can walk out in nature and do things and process it. And I'm going to be away for the next few days. So this and the probably next 2 readings will probably be the last ones before I take a break. But this just goes to show that with this in mind, I can still keep it as a download and listen to it while I'm away from social media, while I'm away from, accessing the internet. This gives me the opportunity to create that abundance. So I'm manifesting this. And I also, because I'm going away, I wanted to kind of get my period early. But instead of me doing anything about it, I just said, wouldn't it be nice if my period came early so I didn't need to travel whilst I'm on my period? Guess what happened? I came on earlier, and I'm usually clockwork. I'm not even lying. I'm clockwork when it comes to my period, and I don't take any contraceptive pills. So it's saying, look, this is what you want, you've got it. Because I just left it. I forgot about it. What we're doing, divine feminines, is we're saying, this is my divine masculine. This is who I want to be with. This is the union I want to create in this world. But what we're doing is we're holding on to it. We're holding on to that pentacle. We're not allowing the universe to take the lead of this manifestation because we're still holding on to it. The divine masculines are holding on to their pentacle because they're aware of the manifestation power. They're not used to holding on to it, letting it go, and then it coming to fruition so quickly. They are getting manifestations occurring. What I'm getting for some people is they haven't heard from you in a while. And for those of you who they haven't heard from, they have thought about you posting a story and then you post it. Literally a spider just scuttled through and went back to where it's supposed to go. And this is a message for the divine masculines. This is a message saying, I've been keeping on a track of you. And every time I think of you and wonder, well, I haven't seen a story from you, it appears. This is the manifestation power. And I said this in a few readings ago. I said that the divine is giving the divine masculines the confirmation of their manifestation. So the confirmation of their manifestation gives them the ability to trust their intuition, to trust the connection. Whereas you already trust the connection. You already are manifesting geniuses. You are empresses. But your divine masculine doesn't quite get that yet. So what is the clarification for the Ace of Pentacles? You're doing your own thing. You're in your hermit mode. Some of you will be off social media. You may have only just come back on social media to check this channeled message, or you're thinking about going off social media. This is a confirmation to say, do with what you need at this time. If you need to take a break from social media, if you need to stop posting, to stop concentrating on that, do what serves you in your manifestation journey towards your union in the 3D and what aligns with you and your higher self, divine feminines. For the divine masculines, I'm getting they're manifesting love. They're using their pentacle to manifest love. So when I said earlier that they think of you and then, I don't know, somebody talks about you or a message pops up or something associated with you and the connection pops up. This is their sign from the universe saying, yeah, that's her. Yeah, that's the connection. Yes, this is your twin flame. This is your person. Your divine masculine is sitting pretty going, oh my gosh, I literally just thought about this and it's happened. I literally just thought about her and she's popped up. This is the confirmation that your divine masculine needed in the time away from this connection. I'm already blown away with these messages so far. So if you're resonating with these, please do let me know. And funnily enough, I can't move this card any further out of the picture because there's, a whole host of stuff on this side of my table, which just means the lovers are supposed to be in the picture. Isn't that funny? The lovers is supposed to be in this picture. Thank you, Spirit. Oh my gosh. Okay, for the divine feminines, the Star card. For the divine masculines, the Hierophant. Because the divine feminines have been stepping into their level of abundance, remember we said that the Ace of Pentacles is coming into the abundance of manifestation into the earth plane. The more you pour into yourself, I've just become aware that this will probably be a no-go on social media. So The more you pour into yourself, divine feminines, the more you are pouring into Mother Earth. The more you pour into yourself, the more you are pouring into the vibration of the earth. Now, your divine masculines are really understanding this connection through the higher alignment of their own divine masculine and feminine within. So trust that this journey has gotten you to this phase because you are supposed to learn what you're supposed to learn right now. Nothing is by accident. Everything is purposeful on this journey. And this separation, this is almost like the final push. The final push for those of you who've been in separation for a very long time, who are feeling union energies, knowing that you can feel it in your bones that you're going to be together. This is the assurance that divine feminines are getting. This is also the time for divine masculines to understand that. So let's get clarification on the divine feminine. The Six of Pentacles. I'm just going to cover the Star card a second. So the Star card, clarifying from this by the Six of Pentacles, is just saying, because you've been pouring into yourself, the universe is pouring back into you. Because you've been pouring into the earth is pouring back into you. And for the divine masculines, they needed to wait for this ascension within themselves before they could make a move with you regarding this connection. What a beautiful message, honestly. I didn't realize how powerful these cards can get until I was asked to channel these types of messages, as we are here and we've got the amount of duplicate cards in front of us. Okay, so for the divine feminines, the continuation of these messages, the Hierophant. Literally, we just had the Hierophant for the divine masculine. So this is saying that through your, abundance, stepping into your ascension, stepping into your power, you're already into this high level commitment with your divine masculine in the 5D. You're already there, but the divine masculine isn't there yet. They're just having to keep taking baby steps towards that. I'm getting. When the King of Pentacles has come up for you, divine feminines, to clarify the Hierophant, it's saying that this is something that you are fully aware of. You are certain in your power, on your throne, in your queendom, knowing that your divine masculine is your King of Pentacles. And what did we get as the first card? The King of Pentacles for the divine masculine. So this is saying that you are fully aware of where they are on their journey, but you are fully aware that you are able to pause and learn what you can learn from this situation, because nothing is by accident. So what are the divine masculines going through at this time? The Magician. Yeah. What did I say? They still need to understand their manifesting power, just as they did with the King of Pentacles. Every time they think of you, something appears. Every time something they think of appears. They're now understanding the laws of the universe, not the laws of coincidences. You've already known this, divine feminines. The divine masculines are still trying to wrap their head around it. And what's the clarification for them? The Ten of Pentacles. They know they don't need to work this hard for this abundance. It was always for them. It was labeled for them. It was meant for them. That they were so busy, caught up in the external world, physical world, they were unable to go, this could be a lot easier. And when they realized this could be a lot easier, that's when you were supposed to be together to manifest this easy, effortless union. The Magician now, again, and remember, these cards are clarifying how you're feeling about each other. I remember I shuffled them separately and they're still coming up almost back to back, aren't they? The clarification for the Magician for the divine feminines is saying, You don't need to be so guarded. Keep opening up to the things that you want in this universe. Keep opening up and letting go of everything that you don't need in your life. And the divine masculines are doing the same. They're letting go of their past. They're trying to get a hold of their future. And their clarification card is the Sun. And you know, this Two of Wands, leaving the past behind, focusing on their future, looking towards their happiness. There's a reason why the Lovers card is still there. And I was called to leave it there. Because there is something so extremely powerful about this connection that they're not able to deny it. It's literally looking them right in their face. And whenever they look in a different direction, it's literally back in their face. This is what the divine is asking them to look at, to assess, to pay attention to, is what I'm getting. So the divine feminines, where are you right now? You're in your own world. You're in your own Empress energy. You're understanding. In order for you to create this new world, in order for you to ground in union in this lifetime, you need to do something a little bit different. So what's that little bit different thing you need to do? How can you shift your perspective about the connection? How can you shift your perspective about separation? How can you shift your perspective about you and your higher self? The clarification card for you is the Ace of Cups. Your abundance and shift in unconditional love means you are no longer, this is only for some of you, you're no longer putting an expectation on the love from your divine masculine because you already poured into this connection with unconditional love. I'm getting that some of you have had a conversation in the astral realm, in the dream state, that your divine feminines, you divine feminines, have spoken to your divine masculines and offered them unconditional love without reservation or expectation or commitment. This is true unconditional love. And the universe has seen that. It's felt that vibration and it's ready for pouring it back into yourself. And this is going to be the most beautiful union that you can imagine. For the divine masculines, the Three of Wands. So now we've gone from the Two of Wands to the Three of Wands. There is progress being made because they have to make progress. Otherwise, they're still stuck in that old energy. This is the loop that we're talking about. Rather than going through the same old loop for the divine feminines are choosing again. The divine masculines are taking 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. They're still moving forward, just not at the pace that you would be, divine feminines. And that's okay, because they're still moving forward. So for the divine feminines, we're seeing their version of movement forward. The divine masculines, though, are not able to see the joy in where they are right now. So you know how when you feel kind of a bit stuck or lonely or separate from your divine masculines, you're not able to move forward in that. The divine masculines are now coming to the awareness that they miss you, that they have messed up. And in this revelation, they're unable to see the situation of separation for what it is and the potential it could be. What is the Six of Swords clarification? 2 cards came up, the Ace of Swords and the 2 of Pentacles. There is truth for how you've moved forward in an honest, authentic way, not in a, there's a specific word that was about to come out. Disingenuous. Thank you, Spirit. It's not disingenuous anymore. It's not going, oh, you know what? I'm going to not think about it and it's going to come straight away because I know how to manifest. Yeah, you do, divine feminines. But universe can tell from the vibration. So instead of you playing around, you've decided to honor your truth, to honor this love within, to honor the commitment within you and the universe and God and source and spirit. And with this truth, you're being authentic with the unconditional love you've poured into yourself. With that unconditional love, you've then said, okay, I see what you're saying, universe. I hear the pause, I understand it, and I let it go. And you know, the funny thing is now the Tower is clarifying the Four of Cups because the divine masculines had to go through this loss, had to go through the pain of separation, because you've already had that. They need to have their lightning strike moment. They need to come into the awareness that it was you this whole time. And you can literally say, divine feminines, of course it was me, but they didn't know that. They needed to come to that revelation on their own, in their own time, in their own space. For me, the Two of Wands is bringing you the Ten of Cups. You know that this forward movement, this looking into the horizon, the coming together with your divine masculines is current energy, not future energy anymore. You're currently in this state of union, of happiness, of being with your divine masculine, even without seeing physical evidence. And when you've come to this moment in time, this is a very, very, very powerful moment. Do not lose sight of how powerful this energy is and keep trying to be in this vibration of union. For the divine masculines, we've got the Star card. It's coming back to understanding the connection is out of the world. And they are moving through their ascension phase quickly. This is a clear confirmation to say they may have taken their time before now. But that time was very worthwhile to understand how big this connection was for them and their life and their future. So for the divine feminines, they've seen the purpose of the separation to allow them to prosper with those three cups, to allow them to pour back the abundance that they've been given into the earth, into service, into helping others, into focusing on their own projects, into focusing on their own health, into focusing on their own meditation, into focusing on spirit, source, God, prayer. All of these things you're doing, you're instead of this being, oh, you know what, I'm not interested. You're saying, I see what you've given me, divine. I see all of the aces of pentacles that you're giving me. I see all the manifestations I'm creating, and now help me give it back. Help me give it back to others, because it was never mine to begin with. So I'm giving it back because I'm going to keep getting the abundance. And the clarification for you is the Six of Wands. It's victory. This is incredible synchronicity. It's saying that when you've been able to be unguarded, open-hearted, kind to yourself and the earth, be in this level of unconditional love without any expectation, the universe is saying this is your victory. With the divine masculines, we're getting the Four of Wands. Their victory is in alignment with their union timeline, because they understood the necessary steps that caused them to walk away. This is very powerful when it comes to the divine union. It's just asking them, what do they truly want? What are they willing to walk away from? And was the right thing to do walk away from you? The Four of Wands are now for the divine feminines. It's saying, look, you do you, because I will still get the victory at the end. I will still have the love coming in. And no matter what happens, you've got a lot of aces in your reading, especially as clarifications. The Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and now you've got the Ace of Wands. You've had all the aces in your clarification readings, which just goes to show how abundant you are. And if you're not in this headspace, please save this recording, because you will want to get to this headspace. And when you are in this headspace, that is when true divine union comes in. For the divine masculines, they know they need to choose again in order for them to come into this realization of love. They need to change their old habits and ways and fates and understanding of this connection. And until they do, they're going to keep learning the same lessons. Like, this isn't in your hands anymore, divine feminines. You don't need to do anything apart from being in your abundant flow of where you are. You are done with the heartache. You're done with the pain. There is no more holding on to that old baggage. You are well aware that this unconditional love is pouring into you because you've created the fountain of abundance. These are such powerful messages. I had no idea this was being channeled right now. The King of Wands, clarified with the Empress. The divine masculines, no matter what they take to push you away, whatever actions they take to push this connection away, they always come back to you energetically. And now they're coming to realize, well, there's something regarding this connection, because it's not just about us coming back together. There is something else that is happening. The divine feminines know they will get their union. They will get that communication from their divine masculines. This is undeniable. This is like that inner knowing that your divine masculines will communicate with you. Some of you are probably even checking your phone going, has he messaged me? Because it feels like he's about to message me. So when you're getting the feeling of wanting to communicate divine feminines, it's because your divine masculines are sending out that energy to you. Leave them be. Let them communicate. Knight of Cups, Knight of Cups. This is the first time in the reading that these two have aligned. This is the first time to say, I know you're going to message me. And the divine masculine saying, I want to message you. What's the clarification? Seven of Swords. They're messing up their actions because they're sabotaging themselves. That they know they need to come in with this offer, and you know they're going to come in with this offer, but you're letting go now of the expectation, divine feminines. You know that this is love. You know that this is the energetic exchange. And when you know and you're solid in this level of inner knowing, that's when you actually realize, well, wait a second, let your divine masculine figure it out. Because you, divine feminine, your clarification is you manifested this. This is a star card. This is saying that you manufactured this union. You know it's happening. And your divine masculine has now come to realize that they've always been waiting for you. That them moving forward, this Two of Wands has also come out twice in this reading already. This is a clarification to say, you are supposed to be rewarded in this lifetime. You're not supposed to be punished. You're not supposed to be withholding your love from anyone, especially your divine feminines. Because your divine feminines already knew this higher level of ascension was coming into them. That they knew they needed to give the divine masculine space and time to come through their own conclusions, to find out their own resolutions and figure it out. And you were helping them in the 5D divine feminines. Because when they've gone through their heartache and pain, they had to go through this justice. They had to go through the karmic patterns. What did I say earlier? They were given opportunities to come out of it earlier. They just didn't learn them right then. They didn't learn them. They didn't understand them. And the World card for the divine feminines, Page of Wands. You know that this is something that is enabling you to start this new chapter. We're coming towards the end of 2023. We're moving into 2024, and you are ready for this new chapter to come in and give you that new beginning. Just as I said, the divine masculines are getting ascension support from you, divine feminines. The clarification of the High Priestess is the Four of Cups. They're now able to see the purpose of this connection and the purpose of separation. They are able to see, through you helping them in the fifth dimension, they are able to see that they had to look at where they are at now and reap the rewards of it. To really understand that this was purposeful before you guys came together. And the final few cards, we've got the King of Wands for the Divine Feminines, the Lovers for the Divine Masculines. The clarification is the Five of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. So even though the Divine Feminines have looked at this connection and said, you know what? I've sent my unconditional love. I've said my piece. And right now, I do feel like I'm left out in the dark. I'm out in the cold. But you know what? I've got my umbrella. I've got my rainproof jacket. I've got my shoes. And you know what? I'm just going to enjoy where I am right now. That whatever happens, this is supposed to be where I am, and I'm going to embrace where I am. But what is a Divine Masculine? Whenever that happens, what's happening with the Divine Masculine? They're looking at reunion. They're looking at union and reunion with you. Isn't that funny? As soon as you stop trying Divine Masculines, as soon as you stop trying Divine Feminines, the Divine Masculines are like, oh, wait a second. I understand now. The final card that we've got, remember we started with the King of Pentacles for the Divine Masculines. Now we're ending the King of Pentacles for the Divine Feminines. The Six of Swords is movement forward. Finally, after all of these lessons, after all of this progress, after all of this time, coming into the intuition, stepping into the higher power. You Divine Feminines are now stepping into your equilibrium, that you can create your own abundance. You can create the love on earth. You can create this manifestation. And this Six of Swords is saying, when you least expect it, the movement is coming in. Your clarification for the King of Pentacles is your union. It's your union and celebration card. The Four of Wands, we've had that as a clarification today. We've really had that 3 times now. And for the Divine Masculines, we've got the Balance. I always see this as a Two of Cups rather than the Temperance card. But this Six of Swords, a movement forward, nurturing what they need to nurture, step into their higher sense of energy and come in with a legitimate offer, because you Divine Feminines aren't really able to take anything less than this legitimate offer. Because you being in this sense of abundance goes to show that you are good with or without your Divine Masculines. You are choosing who you want to spend your life with. And the divine is offering you these opportunities to be clear on who you want. And your Divine Masculines still need to understand and be clear on what they want. But you've been given the opportunity to say, look, I'm okay. Whatever is happening, I'm okay. I'm going to leave the messages right there. Thank you so much for listening. If you wanted a private reading, please do let me know. You can contact me on Divine Sacred Tarot. I can send you some options on the 3 choices that I offer all of my clients. Send you so much love. Bye for now.